I want to learn 5 skills from easy to insane.
However, these football skills have been done using CGI and I've ranked them from level 10 to 100 and
I'm on a budget and I can't afford CGI, so I guess I'm gonna have to learn how to do the skills myself.
level 10 Marcus Roy's blindfolded challenge. Now the aim is quite simple, hit the crossbar blindfolded. I can hit the crossbar, but now let's add the blindfold element.
Alright guys, so we bought equipment. I'm about to try it for the first time. Now, why is this gonna be so difficult?
As you can see, attempt 1 was shocking, so my first aim is just to hit the ball at this point.
First of all guys, this is how dark it is. If you don't believe me, this is all I'm seeing. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
The hardest part is really understanding where the ball is once you move back. But then guys, I clocked the game. I changed the strategy and only took 1 step back rather than several, and behold, level 10.
1 step back, 1 step kick. No, was that crossbar? Was that post? Wait, I need to check. Alright guys, that was the cleanest crossbar ever. I thought I hit the post. Hey!
I really wish I stayed on level 10 forever because I did not anticipate how difficult the rest would actually be.
Level 35. Guys, Xavi Alonso went viral for this clip. He's basically reading a book whilst doing kick-ups and turning the page. So all I have to do is look at the book, do kick-ups and turn the page. It's basically a no look. Let's give it a go.
I thought that because I'm a freestyler, I would get this quite quickly.
Whoops. Nah, that's gonna be difficult. Once that ball leaves your vision, it's impossible. This bit is doable. Then look, done. The whole book covers the ball, so you're basically just trying to keep the ball as steady as possible.
After a few failed attempts, I decided to put the book down and focus on the kick-ups first.
See? That's improvement.
This was literally progress, but then some old habits came back. So I decided to change the environment for a fresh outlook.
From one side of the bench to the other.
But all jokes aside, I actually saw progress.
Whoa, my day.
After one extremely close attempt, I thought I've got this, and guess what? The page just wouldn't flip. But we don't ever give up, and guys, I finally got it.
Level 50, please.
Level 50, Mo Salah starts by firing a perfect shot, sending the ball straight through the target. But he's not done yet. Watch as he swiftly turns around, grabs the ball and does kick-ups ready for the next move. And with one more shot, he knocks the can clean off the target and mission complete. That's literally insane, and we're gonna try it. So I set everything up. Step 1, hit the target, which is pretty straightforward. But then guys, hitting the can after that, that's where it gets crazy. I mean seriously, this was next level hard.
How am I even meant to get that? That's shockingly bad. Alright, we go again.
As you can see, it wasn't going exactly as planned. Every time I got close, it felt like the can was impossible to hit.
Can we just say a prayer for that? Because what?
And then we hit a new problem. Because the tape I was using wasn't strong enough, every time I hit the target or the can would just fall off and get destroyed. And guess what? I didn't have a backup. Huge mistake. After almost 2 hours of failing miserably, the can was barely hanging on, so I had to call it and took a break. After recharging for a bit, I went out with a new mindset. Instead of obsessing over hitting a little tiny can, I decided to aim for something bigger, the crossbar.
I'm feeling optimistic. I've got this.
I figured if I could nail the crossbar, it would be close enough to maybe hit the can.
Okay. No! Ah!
This time I felt better and the attempts were actually quite close.
Oh, it just does not want to hit the can.
Guys, after nearly attempting this for 2 hours, this happened.
Did we just do the, oh guys, No. That took patience. I was so close to giving up.
Now, level 75, the iconic Neymar self-assist.
So all I have to do is this.
All I have to do is kick the ball in the air, then sprint towards the box and score without having the ball touch the ground.
But in real life and not fast motion. Ooh-wee. Okay, guys. Attempt 1.
I thought this was going to be so easy that I would just get it straight away, but I can assure you it was far from easy. Literally, look where the ball landed and look where I am. Ooh, wish me luck.
No, man, this is so difficult.
But after a couple of failed attempts, I tried to focus on the technique of kicking the ball and found using the side of my foot was actually more difficult. So I decided to hit the ball straight on and behold, there was progress.
Imagine, that would have been sick though.
And then the progress decided to disappear. The ball was going all over the place and I just had to go back to square one and just focus on kicking the ball in a straight line. I knew I wasn't going to give up. I was going to keep trying.
It looks simple, but you have to get the right height of the ball. You have to be fast enough to get over there and you have to make connection with the ball.
Once I started to focus on the height, I noticed a difference straight away.
No, man!
But I just had one problem left. Even if you make contact with the ball, you have to make sure that you hit the target. But honestly, God had other plans.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
After almost attempting this for 2 hours straight in these windy conditions, my hamstrings definitely started to feel the toll. However, I'm glad I did not give up because level 75 complete.
We're taking that. We VAR'd it. It touched my foot before it touched the ground.
Behold level 100. I had no idea how difficult this was going to truly be. Now the idea is simple. Messi places a bottle on top of a football, takes a few steps back, hits the ball through a target whilst the bottle flips and lands.
So if it's gonna spin off the ball, it has to have the right amount of water. I think it needs a little bit more. It's got enough water to bounce back. I feel like this is gonna be one of the most difficult ones. Woo!
I actually started off pretty well. I kept hitting the target consistently, but then this happened. I managed to flip the bottle. No! But as time went on, it truly got worse and I still didn't get it after trying my best. And then I hit a problem. After trying for 2 hours straight, somebody else had the pitch booked after me, so I had to call it. This is actually impossible as brands have such little time with players, it's easier to use CGI.
Now, don't get me wrong, I know that Messi could pull this off, there's no doubt about that, but it's just easier to use CGI. And now this is where your mind starts to play tricks because Messi himself hasn't done this. I start to second guess, can I actually do this? And I'm not gonna allow my brain to even go down that thought process. We're gonna head back out, I'm gonna try again because I know I can do this.
Step 1, make sure the right amount of water is in the bottle.
Here. Say less. Let's try it.
And we're back to square one. However, I did figure out a technique for it.
I honestly think it's the way you kick the ball makes like such a big difference. If it's like a Pirlo chip technique, the ball actually flips. I could be absolutely waffling, but I think I'm right. Hang on. See? Do you see the amount? Nah, that's the technique.
I thought I was waffling, but then this happened.
A moment of silence, please. It could be motivating or it could be discouraging. Let's use it as motivation.
A few moments later.
No! No, come on, man.
Even though I was so close to giving up again, I wanted to do this for you guys. All I have to say is always believe in the idea that you can do it.
Oh my God. What? No, guys. No, I actually did it. What? Oh my days, that was good.
And there you have it, 5 crazy challenges complete. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite.
Don't ever give up on your dreams, folks. Oh my days, let's go. Let's go.